What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I wanted to talk about a couple of quick and simple ways you can go about preparing yourself in 2023. Some ways of prepping when it comes to money, food, water, backup supplies, the list goes on. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos. Get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. Try out some G Fuel Energy Formula, $5 off your first order by clicking the link in the description. And of course, make sure to go and get your up to 12 free fractional shares by downloading Webull and funding your account. For every friend you refer, they're going to give you 15 free fractional shares of some of the most rock-solid companies on the planet: Ford, Coca-Cola, Starbucks, Apple, the list goes on. Everything will be linked in the description. All right, so today I wanted to talk about prepping, and I wanted to make this video very, very quick. We all know the reasons why we should prep, or reasons why we should be prepared. It doesn't have to be some doomsday situation. It could just be a hurricane. It could be something small scale, something micro, something that's happening to you or the people in the area that you live. It doesn't have to be some worldwide health crisis that nobody saw coming. It could be something much more simple, much more everyday. So when it comes to prepping, you're going to want to have money for obvious reasons. I don't even need to talk about why, but you want to have money. You're going to want to have cash for short-term emergencies. A lot of people recommend 1 to 3 month emergency fund. It might not be a bad idea to shoot for 3 to 6 worth of expenses packed away in a checking account, savings account, buried in the backyard, locked up in a safe, hidden under your bed, wherever it is that you feel safe keeping your cash. But you also want to have some money for the long term as well. Something that could, or at the very least stands a far better chance of hedging against inflation, unlike the guaranteed to depreciate in value dollar bill. I like to use silver and gold for this reason right here. A lot of people use other types of assets as well. You have to do some research, but you want to have money. Something for the short term, and obviously something for the long term. You also want to have food. Now, you can go and get yourself these big giant containers of MREs or freeze-dried goods or whatever, or you could do something a little bit more simple, something that anyone can do at any time. When you go grocery shopping, pick up 1 or more extra cans of whatever it is that you're buying anyway. Soup, beans, fruits, vegetables, whatever. Canned goods. They last a year, sometimes 2 years, sometimes even more. I mean, they last probably forever, but the nutritional value goes down. But either way, it has a long shelf life. You want to just pick up an extra can or 2 or more and tuck them away. Buy what you need to eat this week or for the next 2 weeks, but make sure to buy an extra can or 2 and store them away. If you do this every week, by the time a year goes by, you'll have 52 canned goods stored away. You also want to take into consideration loading up on things that people tend to fight over during worldwide health crisis times or a state of emergency. What were people fighting over in Walmart parking lots just a couple of years ago? Water and toilet paper, for the most part. So you can go ahead and load up on these things now. And to save yourself room or to save yourself time, you might want to consider going after a water purification unit. That way you don't have to have a bunch of cases of water all over the place. I went and got myself a water purification unit. It was about $225, I believe, at the time. It's made out of steel, and the price of steel has gone up over the years, especially over the last year. So it's a little bit more expensive now. I got myself the Berkey water purification unit. And by the way, just for reference, I will leave some links in the description if I can find them of the products that I use that I can't really show in the video, because number 1, I'm outside, and 2, I can't bring a whole water purification out and show it on this on the table right here. But I use the Berkey. You don't have to use that one if you don't want to, but I will put a referral link in the description if you want to just read a little bit more about it. When it comes to toilet paper, yeah, of course you can go and get these big giant cases of them from Costco or Walmart or whatever the case may be, or you can get little compressed paper towels / toilet paper tablets. They are really, they fit in the palm of your hand. It's like this little tiny, it's about the size of one of these little coins right here. It fits in your hand like this. It's a little compressed paper towel or toilet paper tablet where a drop of water makes it expand and you can unravel it. And I think it's like 10 by 10 or 12 by 12. And it's actually pretty tough. It's not something that completely dissipates or falls apart when it's wet. It's actually pretty tough. You can stretch it out and stuff. And and it's also biodegradable, and it comes with these little tubes, so you can take, I think, like maybe 10 of them with you at a time, or you could just take the whole bag. I think I got like a 500 pack of these things for not too expensive. I'll try to find the link to that and leave it in the description as well. Things like that. These are pretty simple, everyday ways you can go about preparing yourself, and in a very convenient and inexpensive way. Something else you might want to consider: extra chargers, batteries, flashlights. Maybe consider getting yourself an emergency hand crank radio, like this one right here. It's solar, so you could just charge it with the solar panel on top, leave it outside. You can crank it up with the hand crank in the back, or you can just plug it in with the USB cord. You could charge it a variety of different ways. Something like this is really important to have. I mean, God forbid, the power goes out and all this craziness is going on. You're going to want to, stay updated with what's going on, especially when it comes to emergency weather reports and stuff like that. And even in a best case scenario, you could just tune this thing on and listen to a little bit of music. I'll try to find the referral link to this as well if anybody's interested in reading about it, or maybe even purchasing one yourself. So long story short, there are a lot of different ways you can go about preparing yourself, and it doesn't have to be for some doom and gloom, end of the world, doomsday prepper thing. I know a lot of people, when they hear, prepping or preparation, they think of those crazy people that think the sky is falling and they have, underground bunkers and all this crazy stuff. It doesn't have to be that ridiculous. It could just be everyday sensible prepping. Extra food, God forbid something goes wrong, extra water or a way to purify water, toilet paper tablets or compressed paper towels, emergency hand crank radios, batteries, chargers, extra supplies, things that you know for a fact that you're going to need, things that just make sense, or things that you can use on a regular basis anyway. You don't have to wait until the world's coming to an end to finally dip into these preps. You can use them whenever you want, or you can take them camping with you if you want. You can use them for fun. But I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. How do you plan on preparing yourself or continuing to prepare yourself in 2023? Let me know in the comments. If you guys like today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. Try out some G Fuel Energy Formula, $5 off your first order by clicking the link in the description. Over 50 different flavors to choose from. And of course, make sure to go and get your up to 12 free fractional shares by downloading Webull and funding your account. You could deposit as little as you'd like. It still counts. It still works. You still get your up to 12 free fractional shares. And for every friend you refer, Webull's going to give you 15 free fractional shares of some of the most rock-solid companies on the planet: Ford, Coca-Cola, Starbucks, Apple, the list goes on. If you don't want the free stocks, go and get them anyway. They're free. Why would you not? Then just sell them. Congratulations. Now you have the cash to go and get yourself some, I don't know, preps, if that's what you want. Everything will be linked in the description. I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know one more time, what are you doing to prepare yourself in 2023? What are you doing to prep and keep yourself and your family afloat during rocky times? Because unfortunately, rocky times are almost guaranteed to be ahead, especially in the short term. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Don't you just stop smiling. Peace.